Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Vowels, A-E-I-O-U. Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Vang, and I'm so excited that you're here to join me so that we can learn our letters and our sounds so that we can become amazing readers and writers. So let's get our brain strong. Remember, we can make our brain strong by reading, writing, and learning every single day. So help me say it. What do we say? We say, wake up, Mr. Brain, because we have a lot of learning to do today. So to make our brain strong, we're going to be playing a review game called Mystery Word. Then we'll practice our listening skills, high frequency words, sounds of the week, and today we have a story that we're going to be reading. That's a lot of learning to do because we need to make our brain, that's right, strong. Good job, boys and girls. So let's get started. So we're going to play a review game just to wake up Mr. Brain by playing a game called Mystery Word. To play this game, I'm going to show you some sound spelling cards. Your job is to blend my sounds together to guess my word. Now try to spell my word in the air or on the table or on a surface, or if you have a pen or pencil nearby, write it down and then we'll check to see if you have spelled it correctly. Are you ready? Awesome, let's get started. My first sound is the piano card and that says P. That second sound is the inside card and that says I. And the last sound is my koala card and that says K. Blend it together. P-I-K. Pick. Good job. Thumbs up if you got it. Pick. Let's check to see if you spelled it correctly. Pick is spelled P. Here's my P. I. Here's my I. K. And that was a tricky one. Pick actually is spelled with a C-K. Did you get tricked? Oh, I know you didn't. Good job, boys and girls. So now that our brain is warmed up, let's practice our high frequency words. Remember, high frequency words are words that we see most frequently when we are reading. If you know these words, you don't have to stop and sound them out, and this will help with your fluency and your comprehension. So let's review some of the words we've learned this week. Ready? Let me get my reading fingers. Help me read them. Some of our high frequency words this week are find, could, funny, green, how, and little. Good job, boys and girls. Today, we have 2 new words that we're going to be learning. And remember, I want you to help me read it and write it. So try writing it in the air, on a surface, or if you have a pen or pencil nearby, write it on a paper. Ready? Our first word today is one. Help me say it. One. Help me spell it. O-N-E, one, like the number 1. Good job, boys and girls. My next word is the word or. Help me say it. Or. Help me spell it. O-R, or. Good job, boys and girls. Now, I have 2 sentences for us. I want you to help me try to figure out which one of these words will go into my sentence so that it will make sense. Don't forget to use your context clues to help you. Help me read the first sentence. The first sentence says, kid can do it. Let's read the second sentence. Help me read. Will Jen sit, run? Now if I'm looking at my sentences, I'm looking at my second sentence, and guess what? It's giving me 2 choices. Jen is going to sit, and she's going to run. So I think or goes in there because it's giving me 2 choices. Now let's read to see if it makes sense. Ready? Will Jen sit or run? Yes, that does make sense. So that must mean one goes in the first sentence. Help me read it. One kid can do it. Good job. And don't forget, we always start our sentence with a capital letter. So one, we don't really capitalize, but because it's the beginning of a sentence, we will capitalize it so our sentence will look correct and it's written correctly. Good job, boys and girls. So now that we have practiced our high frequency words, let's go and practice our listening skill. So get your ears, turn them on. I have a fun game for us. Today, my game is called What's in the Middle? Remember, we played this a couple days ago. This is where I'm going to say a word, and your job is to figure out which sound or what sound did you hear in the middle. You ready? Okay. What if I said the word hut? Help me say it. Hut. What vowel sound did you hear? Because that's our middle sound. Good job. It's the Good job, boys and girls. What if I said the word sit? What's my middle sound? Sit. Let's see. S, I, t. What is it? Good job. Did you say I? Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay. What if I said the word cat? What's my middle sound? Oh, I hear you. Good job. Did you go k, at, cat, and you heard in the middle? Thumbs up. Good job, boys and girls. You guys are so good at this. You guys are, I can tell your listening skills are getting better. Now, let's go into our focus sound of the week. Now, remember, our focus sound of the week are E, that says eh, O, that says ah, and U, that says and don't forget, these are what we call our short vowel sounds. We have 5 vowels. A, E, I, O, and U are what we call our vowels. And this week, we're learning the E, the O, and the U, and those are what we call our short vowel sound. Last week, we learned the short A and the short I. So today, we're going to be building some words, but I'm going to show you some spelling patterns, because if you're like Mrs. Vang, I'm not a great speller, but I like to pick up on patterns and look for patterns, because if you can spell one word a lot of the times, you can spell a lot more word. So, for example, if I can spell the word not, help me spell it. Not is n. That's my N, you're right. N, what's my vowel sound? That's my O, good. Not, t, that's right, and that's the T. So if I can spell the word not, I can also spell the word lot. Lot. What do I need to change? That's right. I just take the N away and I add the L, and here's my new word, lot. Good job. What if I want to spell the word pot? That's right. We just take the L away and we can add the P. And we have a new word, and here's my word, pot. What if I want to spell the word dot? That's right. Just change the P, change it to a D, and we have our word dot. Do you see how I spell all those different kind of words with just one spelling pattern? Look for those, because that's what's going to help you spell. Good job, boys and girls. Now, let's practice reading. We have a story that we're going to be reading today called Tom Gets a Pet. But before we start reading, I want us to focus on our fluency. And this week, we're going to be practicing expression again. Remember, expression is reading with feeling in your voice and not sounding like a robot, right? Because that's not how we talk. That's not how we should be reading. And when you're reading with expression, your voice change as you are reading. Or the tone of your voice change to show emotion. So if the story is sad, then you'll read like this because it's really sad. Or if it's something that's happy, then we'll read like this because something's happy that's happening in our story. Or something that it's like, oh, it's getting you mad, we'll read like this. So don't forget, your voice should match the story. So that's what we are going to focus on this week is expression. So I have a story today, and our story is called Tom Gets a Pet. And I want you to practice reading this with me with expression. Are you ready? Awesome, let's get started. Tom gets a pet. Tom met 6 hens. Tom met 6 pigs. Tom met 6 pups. The hens sit in the sun. The pigs sit in the mud. The pups sits on a rug. Tom gets a pet pup. The pup runs and humps. Tom pats his pet pup. Oh, that was a happy story because Tom picked out his pup. And guess what happened, boys and girls? As I was reading, my brain said, oh, that didn't sound right. The pup sits on the rug doesn't make sense. It should just be the pup sit on a rug. Now that makes sense. Oh, see how my brain is getting stronger? It caught that because I read it and I went, that doesn't sound right. And then I realized the pups sit on a rug. Sounds right. Good job. Did you catch that? Oh, make your brain strong. My brain was getting stronger and it caught it. So, did you find some words that have the short E sound, boys and girls? What are some of our words? Let's see. Good. Hens. Oh, let me change marker so it's not the same color so you can see. Hens met. Good. Those are just some. Can you find some more? Oh, I think you can. And boys and girls, tonight I want you to try to write your own story with the short E, O, and U words. Try to think of a story and try to write as many words as you can with the short E, O, and U. So now, let's quickly go and learn our, that's right, staying safe online because everybody is learning online. We talked about being smart. S stands for being safe, not giving out your names, personal information to anybody we don't know, not meeting up with people, not going out, not accepting files because we don't know what's going to harm our computer. And today is R. Is it reliable? So if you're on the computer and you're going into different website, remember to check your information because not everything that's on the information is true. So as you are going on different websites, if you are doing some research for your teachers, remember to always think, is the person on the website telling the truth? And again, if you're not sure, always ask an adult. Always make sure and check with your teachers to make sure that you are on the correct website because we all want to be smart when we are learning online, right? And tomorrow we'll continue with the T. So boys and girls, I'm so happy that you were able to join me today. And remember, when something gets hard, we say, I can do it. I am smart. Mrs. Zhang believes in me. And I am awesome. Remember, be awesome at your learning. Be awesome when you are staying safe online. So until next time, boys and girls, continue having fun learning. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.